the hip hop dance known as breakdancing being added to the Olympics and what that has to do with you becoming a wealthy rapper. What up? You got Cinco Smith at CincoSmith.com and WealthyRapper.com. If you have not already, click WealthyRapper.com, visit that, get your free case study so you can understand how to create multiple streams of income as an artist, even if you never get famous, even if you never get a record deal. It's out there for you. Now, the Olympics incorporating breakdancing. And I'm a bit kind of upset in a sense about that. I know it's cool, it's great, and the article that I got it from, it was a all hip hop article. All hip hop, shout out to the source that inspired it. And I didn't even read the full article. I got enough in order to say, you know what, I'm gonna create this content, this video, so people can understand the power that they possess. But the reason why I'm a little upset kind of about it is that we control the culture. Hip hop is more powerful than many people realize. And by understanding that, let me put this on the charger. By understanding that, then what you have to understand. And I might edit it. Nah, I ain't editing this out. Y'all know what it is. By understanding that, you gotta understand that you have power even before somebody else deems it as power, even before somebody else accepts it. Because sometimes we're seeking acceptance. We're seeking somebody else to accept what we have introduced just because they might not have gravitated to it just yet. That's on them. That's their loss if they haven't gravitated to it just yet. And hip hop has the ability to do that in our words, in our videos, in our swag, or fashion, the culture as a whole. Now the dancing being incorporated into Olympics, that's a big deal. Don't get me wrong. So I'm not knocking it. Anybody who benefits from it and blows up and grows from it, great. But I want us to own the industry before they uh pervert it, or capitalize on it. Because sometimes that's what ends up happening. Some of the people see something, then they just buy the rights to it behind the scenes, and now they own it, and you got to pay them licensing for certain things that you invented. The most thieving robbery that I've ever seen in many cases, and that tends to happen. So when I saw that, I'm like, that's the reason why artists, the hip hop culture, need to own the culture that we're helping to create, because of the power that we possess and the power that music has. This is not to take it away from other people being able to experience it, but it's to protect it from the other people who are what Dame Dash like to call culture vultures, and basically vultures when it comes to the culture. And vultures usually eat something that's dead, so that's one thing. But this isn't something that's dead. Most of the time, culture vultures are grabbing something that they see the life in. We're just mentally dead and not understanding the power in what it is that we're creating, and somebody else capitalizes on it. And I'm not here to say that, I haven't missed some opportunities. Nonetheless, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we have to understand the power that we possess before somebody else deems it as worthy. Because some people wait until somebody else gives them the okay, somebody else gives them the green light, somebody else said it's all right for them to do that, and then they're like, I've been accepted, and they glorify it a little bit more because somebody else accepted it. Nah, they just hadn't got to that wavelength yet. We as artists are creators and co-creators of the world, meaning that artists and people who are creative are right there next to God, and in the sense of being a co-creator. So if you understand that creation, being creative, artist is next to godliness, then you'll understand the power that you possess, and the people who haven't elevated to that just yet, we'll just have to figure it out later. But it's not for you to wait on them to deem it as worthy. You already have. And now if you take ownership of it, now when they do deem it as worthy, you benefit more than what you would have. So I'm not sure how exactly this is going to play out. But when I saw it, some people were just kind of like, that's major, that's a big deal. But I know how people operate. So it might be a big deal, but they wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't something that they can monetize and capitalize and really take advantage and exploit it in culture vulture, the whole scenario. And I'm pretty sure that's how it may lay out. But if not, then oh well, but still understand the power that you possess and the influence that you're having on all industries, so that you can fully take advantage of being a wealthy rapper even if you never get famous, even if you never get a record deal, because mentally you've been awakened to the opportunities that are all around you and the power that you possess. That's all I got. Cinco Smith, signing out. WealthyRapper.com. Go ahead and grab that free case study. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Most stuff to come in store. What are you waiting on? Salute.